Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description that'll take you directly to the product page, where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? It is an air purifier designed for pets. So think of places like the litter box, or if you have a dog and it's maybe where they sleep, where it constantly smells like wet dog by their bed or whatnot. And so this was sent over by a company called HEAPETS. It's obviously gonna come with a user manual, but we're going over all the features here in the video. Now, once you open it up, you're also going to get the power cord here, which has a nice braided cable, which makes it hard for them to chew through. Once again, it's more pet safe, which is great. And it's a nice long cable. So if you're not like right next to an outlet, you can kind of drape it behind furniture and things like that. But what makes this device unique is it has an air purifier filter on both sides. So air is gonna come through the front and the back and filter through that. And then that filter is gonna have a ton of stage filtrations and also an active carbon filtration. So first off, as you can see, here is the device. Give you an idea of the size. It is about 11 3/4 inches wide. It's about 8 inches in depth. And then it's about 16 1/4 inches in height. On the front part here, you're gonna have a little digital screen. And then this is where the first filter hides. So simply open it up. And then as you can see, here is the filter. There's little tabs, makes it easy to pull out. Give you an idea of the filter size. This is about 10 inches by 11 inches by 1 inches. And like I said, you're gonna have 2 of these. Now on the front here, attached by Velcro, is just the pre-filter. This is designed to catch all the little pet hair. Easy, take this maybe once a week or every other week. Just remove this, clean this off. You can rinse it off, you can vacuum it, gets rid of that hair, and it'll basically make your filter last a lot longer. And then as you can see, you have a standard pleated HEPA filter here. This is HEPA 13. And then on the back side is you're gonna have where all those little carbons are, and that's gonna help absorb the odor, because this is a 6-stage filter itself. And you have 2 of them, one in the front, one in the back. And then it just simply slides in place here once again. And then you can snap back on the cover, and easy to utilize. Once again, very, very easy to change out and clean as needed. Now, all the controls are right here on the top. Very, very easy to use. First one you have is your power button, and that's going to turn on the device itself. Then right next to the power button, you're gonna have essentially your auto option. The auto option is the one I probably utilize the most. It just lets the sensor do the work. So if it's detecting more impurities, then it's gonna ramp up that fan to bring down those impurities faster. So it's kind of a set it and forget it. And as you can see, it's gonna tell you right here on the screen, it gives you a percentage. And then up here at the corner, it's gonna tell you your PM 2.5. That's your parts per million. That's what it's reading as far as the sensor. And as you can see, it has a green light around the edge. That's basically saying, hey, air quality is great right now. That will change colors depending on the air basically depending on the air quality. If you want to see this change really quickly, cook some bacon or blow out a candle right next to it, and you'll notice this is going to change very quickly, and you'll see it go through those cycles. Now, if this is in your bedroom and you want to make sure that fan stays quiet, there's a moon option. Simply press that. It'll put it on the lowest setting, and as you notice, the screen goes out, so that way you don't have any light bothering you. Now, if you do want to manually adjust the fan, you can do that. Next to the sleep icon is the fan option. You're gonna have 4 options, so simply press it. It's on the lowest setting, then which is a P1, then go to P2, P3, P4. Now, P4 is the highest setting. My mic is right next to this. You could probably hear it, but it's not obnoxiously loud. It's more like a white noise machine. So if you sleep with a white noise machine, you're not gonna be upset by this. It's not gonna bother you at all, which is absolutely a great feature of it. And then next to that, you're gonna have a timer option. So if you wanna run this just for a certain amount of time and have it auto turn off, you can do that. I don't really use the timer option. I like the auto feature, but you can set it for a 1-hour timer, 2-hour timer, 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then back to 0. So you can set this and you're good to go as far as that. Now, if you have little ones running around the house and you want to lock these settings, there is a lock button. Simply hold down on that for several seconds, and then the light will turn on, and now it is fully locked, and so no one can mess with the settings, which is nice. And then finally, the last button is going to be your filter reset. So these filters, depending on how much it's running and depending on how often you're utilizing them, you're going to expect to get about 6 months out of them. That's kind of, so when you're changing your AC systems filters, that's kind of when you're probably looking to change this. But this is going to reset that percentage there on the front screen when you get new filters. Now, as far as room size, this thing can, because it has the 2 filters, it can handle a pretty big size, so it can handle up to 2,000 square feet. Now, naturally, if that's your house, like, right, so if you have this all the way on one end, it's not filtering the air all the way in the bedroom that's around the corners and all that, just because the air is just not being pulled to the device, but it's definitely going to cover the room that it's in. And like I said, it's got that carbon stuff, so if you're putting this by a litter box or like in a utility room where maybe your dog sleeps or something, it's going to help with those odors, which is a nice thing I like about it. But overall, nice little compact device. It is a simple, easy to use air purifier that's designed with pets in mind. I love the 2 basically filtering options on it. So if you are in the market, whether for pets or just personal use, and you're looking for an air purifier, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys, take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.